Good evening, everyone. My name is Philippe Bourgard, and I was born and raised on a fruits and vegetable farm. I will graduate next fall with an agricultural economics degree from McGill University. Thereafter, I have a strong desire to take over the family farm to continue producing delicious local vegetables. FMC and CADAP asked the following question: how can the ag industry best support young farmers looking to succeed in an ever-competitive and complex global marketplace? But first of all, farming has changed over time and not necessarily for the best of producers. Nowadays, farmers account for less than 1% of the Canadian population, but they carry one of the most worrying collective factors in the future: feeding an increasing urban population. But so far, farm transfer used to be simple. On the other hand, today's farms severely increase in value because of farmland speculation, and this has created all sorts of transfer problems. It certainly explains why there are so much young farmers that are missing. Indeed, unprepared parties will more likely resign to transfer when they are facing more cons than pros. Therefore, as a young farmer myself, this question related to how the ag industry can help the establishment of future farmers is to me a good opportunity to provide my point of view on that particular topic. But before going further, let's define the ag industry itself. At a glance, it certainly refers to farm suppliers. However, I think that today's ag industry goes beyond these businesses. It also includes education, counseling services, organizations, cities, but also the government, just to name a few. For instance, the federal ag program going forward too provides considerable funds for several agencies in agricultural communities. In the case of our family farm, I was concretely involved as a young farmer myself last year when the fruit stand in front of my parents' stand at the Gentleman Market in Montreal was for sale. However, you need the producer ID to buy a stand. So I've been supported by these kind of services offered by Growing Forward too, to figure out the most effective way to step in agriculture and get this producer ID. Once my business plans was set up, I approached financial institutions which were all impressed about the strength of my project. By the end of June 2014, I had started my own farm business by renting 40 acres of land from neighbors and by renting equipment from my parents. 3 months later, I had those 40 acres in production on top of having a stall open 7 days a week at the Gentleman Market. I really feel to have something to be proud of. I know that to become a successful entrepreneur, you have to be ambitious and not faint-hearted, but also I don't think that it would not have been a success story if individuals who surrounded me had not believed in my project from the beginning. Thereby, I think that one of the most influential partners in the ag industry is education. It provides to students incredible tools to question themselves on top of building a valuable social network. Finally, I think that my story is a really good example of how the agricultural industry can make a difference in the establishment of young farmers in an ever-competitive and complex global marketplace. Without them, I would not have been able to achieve my goal. I am convinced that the agricultural industry must act as business partner to make young farmers successful. They have the skills and the knowledge to make young farmers' dreams possible. Thank you for watching.